Hi, everyone. Today we're talking about one of the absolute non negotiables of smart money management, the emergency fund. You've probably heard this term thrown around a lot, but what is it really? How much should you actually save? And where should that money sit? Breathe easy. I've got you. Let's break down emergency funds in plain English and no fluff. Well, maybe a little fluff.
Welcome to Personal Finance Cat, where I share my personal take on personal finance.
What is an emergency fund anyway? Let's start with the basics. An emergency fund is a stash of money you set aside to cover unexpected expenses. We're talking car repairs, medical bills, job loss, or even surprise vet visits. It's your financial safety net, the thing that keeps a crisis from becoming a catastrophe. Why you need one? Here's the deal. Emergencies don't care about your paycheck schedule. They don't wait until you're ready. Without a safety net, you could end up putting emergencies on a high-interest credit card, which just adds more stress to an already stressful situation. In short, emergency funds equals peace of mind. So, how much should you really save? The rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses. But what does that actually mean? It's pretty simple. Calculate your bare bone monthly expenses. That includes rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Let's say that comes to $2,000 per month. Then your emergency fund goal would be between $6,000 and $12,000. But, and this is important, don't freak out if that number feels huge. You don't need to hit it overnight. Start small, start now. If you're just beginning, aim for a starter emergency fund of $500 to $1,000. That's enough to cover most minor emergencies and keep you from sliding into debt when life throws a curveball. After that, you can build it up gradually. $20 here, $50 there. The key is consistency over perfection. Where should that money sit? Your emergency fund should be A, easy to access. B, not too easy to dip into for non-emergencies. C, earning a little interest. A great spot? A high-yield savings account. It's separate from your checking account, earns better interest, and is still accessible when you need it fast. Avoid investing your emergency fund in the stock market. It's not meant to grow aggressively. It's meant to be safe and ready. How to build your emergency fund faster? Here are some quick-fire tips to grow it quicker. 1. Automate savings. Set up a weekly or monthly transfer, even if it's small. 2. Use windfalls. Tax refund, birthday money, side hustle cash. Toss a chunk into your fund. 3. Cut expenses temporarily. A month of no takeout could boost your fund by hundreds. 4. Sell stuff. Got old clothes, gadgets, or furniture you don't use? Turn clutter into cash. So, there you have it, your crash course in emergency funds. It might not be the flashiest financial goal, but it's one of the most important. Because let's be honest, life is unpredictable, and this is your buffer against the chaos. To recap, 1. Aim for 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. 2. Start with $500 to $1,000 if you're just beginning. 3. Keep it in a high-yield savings account. 4. Build it gradually, consistently, and smartly. And remember, an emergency fund isn't about money. It's about freedom, security, and sleeping a little easier at night. If you enjoyed today's episode, give me a follow and leave a review. It helps me reach more listeners like you. Until next time, save smart, stay calm, and keep your whiskers out of trouble.